there, everybody. How y'all doing? Thank you for coming back as always. I appreciate it. I really hope you're having a wonderful day or night. And welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Deluxe. Alright, let's do another Transformer review. Yeah! Today I'll be taking a look at Fans Toys Sheridan, also known as Warpath. Finally got this fella in. Thank you to the toy guy. Really good dude right there. Very nicely done. This right there. And right there. Got the tank on the bottom. And then the back. Got some nice little promo shots. If you want to pause for the cause and read all that right there, be my guest. Some nice promo shots down right there. Awesome sauce. So let's get to the review. Let's go. I love the smell of styrofoam. Yes, very nice. All right, let me get this fella out, get to know him a little better, transform him, all that wonderful stuff. I'll be right back, and I'll tell you what I think. Yeah. All right, there's Fans Toys Sheridan in his alt mode, also known as Warpath. But let's take a quick look at what he comes with. It's not very much. He does go with a nice little card. Nice little shiny shine to that. Look, you see my umbrella things. Nice thick stock. And on the back, he's got some stats also. Everything you saw on the back of the box is right there. So, very nice. And he comes with a mask. In that one episode, Hoist Goes to Hollywood, I think. He just comes with that. Nicely painted. I like that light green or something like that. And got the orange and the black right there for the eyes. Silver for the teeth. So nicely done. It's hard plastic, so don't try to bend them. I'll show you in bot mode how it looks and everything. So that's all it comes with. Alright, let's take a look at this beautiful piece. This is Sheridan once again, Warpath. And it is very nicely done. My God, the burgundy, kind of a maroon color, reddish brown color. But man, look at all the details. All the rivets, you can feel it. Right when you rub your hands across it, you can feel the rivets. That's awesome. All this silver back here with a nicely detailed also. Nicely painted. All this stuff like that, the hatch and everything, you can move this out of the way. So it is wonderfully detailed. All this right here, the tracks are die cast. There are no wheels. Unfortunately, you can't, roll it, but nicely die cast right there. You can open up this little hatch back here a little bit, but it, won't fit anything. Just a nice little thing. So, pretty cool. But look at all the details on the tank part, man. It's just beautiful. Now you can, when it's down like this, you can only go so far because these little spots right here will get in the way. But you can lift it up a little bit, and you can do a 360 all the way. Well, that's pretty cool. And you can move it down and up like that. So that's pretty cool. And this goes up and down a little bit too. Kind of wish maybe this one extended a little bit. The barrel would extend a little farther. It looks kind of dumpy, but it's not too terrible. So beautifully done. I love the alt mode. It's beautiful. And everything underneath right there like I showed you. So nicely done. Warpath Sheridan alt mode. And there he is next to the X-Transbot's dead end. So he is a little small. He is on the smaller side. He should be a lot bigger than what a car is in MP scale, but he's a little taller than what the car mode is, but yeah, he's a little smaller. So he doesn't really scale well with the MP scale stuff. But he is a mini bot, so whatever. Whatever you think of scale is, just go with it. But there you go. And there he is next to Crapagonics, a bottle of water, and some crappy toilet paper. Scale. Alright, before we move on to transformation, I forgot to do one part. I'll show you this. And there's a little flap that, let me see that. So this was down. It leaves a big old gap in there. And you can, before you're putting everything together, you can make it go down a little farther too, because this little spot right here, this thing blocks it. But, it looks a little better. It doesn't leave that big old gap in there. So I forgot to mention that while I was showing you the tank mode. So sorry about that, but yeah, there's a way you can fill in that gap. So yeah, let's get back to transformation. So put that, you flip that down if you want to. You're gonna flip those in right here. These little things right there. And you're gonna try to pull out like that. So you can release that and then have that come all the way out like that. So you'll be looking like that right now. All right, you're gonna come around to the front, come up here, lift that up, release that so you can get the legs to spread out probably like that. Like that, and then you can move this round, and so there's tabs right here that go into there. So you can solidify the waist and everything like that. Alright, so you're going to come down to the foot right here. You're going to span that so you can move that down there, and you're going to collapse the tread so it can be flush like that. And then you're going to try to get this. There's a way you can go into here. You can try to it just came up there. So you can, you know, look like that and everything. And you can collapse the foot also if you want to. You don't have to. Oh, first thing first is you need to, I forgot to do this, sorry. Take that little flap, flip it up there like that. You got the little smiley face. Oh. Then you can collapse that foot like that. All right, once you collapse the foot, what you're going to do, you want to open up this part right here, right there. You're going to turn it over like this. And what you want to do, you want to lift up this little tab so you won't break the knee. You're going to come around, and so we can solidify that right there. And then you collapse it again. So we'll hold the knee in right there. And then you're going to want to twist this around like that. So it'll look like that. And then you take this, and go like that. Make sure the tread is out like that, and then you just press it in, and there you go. Got the QC31 right there. Let's do it to the other foot or the leg. What you want to do is you want to make sure you flip this right like that, and then you want to extend this foot out like that. Then make sure you press those down like that so it'll be flush like that, and then you can press it in like that. And you're going to take this out like that. See if I can try to get in there. Like that. So then you can twist this around. Make sure you lift up this little flap right here. So you don't want to break your knee and everything. And then you get this out of the way. And you can collapse that, and then you put that little flap down right there so it'll solidify the knee. And then you take the this back here, move it around. Has to be on the back of the calf, so you make sure you switch that around. And you just close up like that, and then you solidify that, and there you go. Oh, forgot to oh, well, shoot. So make sure you pull these out right here. I'll do this off camera real quick. All right, so yeah, so looks like you got the treads and everything, so that's pretty cool. So that basically is the legs done right there. All right, next we're gonna work on the upper body. So real quick, move that out of the way. What you wanna do is you wanna collapse these 3 times. Like that, and like that. And then what you wanna do is you're gonna have to get this section through that little section right there, but you have to turn this around. So that would have been a good time to do the flap whenever you have that like that. So got this like that. And what you're going to do is you're going to push this through. Try to push it through. There you go. Push that through, so you'll be able to do that. And then what you can do is you can take this part much put it through like that, go right down like that. So it'll be looking like something like that right there. Alright, from this spot you can also reveal the head too if you want to do that. Like that. Now this does turn around also on the neck joint. It's really tight. Make sure you got that little spot right there and everything. And then you can come back here. These are on double hinges. And you can do it like that. So it'll look like this so far. Alright, make sure you open up this flap up here. Then you're going to bring this around. So that will go over his head. Make sure these are going forward. Don't let them go out. Make sure these little parts are going in like that. So you can do all that. And then what you want to do also is extend the arms out a little bit. Let's see. And looking like that. Then you're going to come around, try to situate everything. What you're going to do is you're going to try to get this to collapse. You're going to have these eat me up. Alright, so we're going to try to get this underneath so you can man. Did it a while ago, and now I can't even get it to. Golly. Alright. Well, there. That side. And this side. Alright. So eventually you'll get to there, where everything's got to be underneath that and everything. So I'll clean it up in a little bit. But that's how you look so far. For all that process, I'm sorry, I had this flap, this little thing hanging out. It should go underneath there. It's going to be underneath the turret and everything. Make sure that is. And make sure these are angled at this way, so you'll be able to collapse the back and solidify that and everything. So that's my fault. Apologize, but yeah, that will snap into right there. And make sure you give this a little squeeze, so you might have a little gappage in there, but you can try to get it the best. So then you're going to take your arms, rotate them up like that. Make sure you pull out your treads like that. You're going to extend right there. And you're going to open this flap up right here. So you can get out the hand real quick. Close that flap. I'll get to it. A lot of oil right there. It's a little shiny. You can collapse that right there. And we'll do the same thing with this. Turn this up like that. Extend the arm. Remove the thing like that. Flip out the hand, and then flap like that, and there you go. That is basically how to transform Fans Toys Sheridan. I know it's ugly, but there you go. Alright, let's talk about some Fans Toys Sheridan, also known as Warpath. and he looks beautiful. He doesn't look like the cartoon, you know, a little short and stumpy. He's got the long, you know, waist and abdomen area. Looks kind of stoic. Looks really nice. I like that. It's a beautiful piece. I mean, all the details and everything is painted just nicely done. I like it. So look at the head sculpt. Beautiful head sculpt. Got some nice silver paint in there and also the blue eyes. Very nicely done. You can go side to side. You look down quite a bit. You can also lift up a little bit. You can get some more. Not much up. A little bit up, but not much. And then you can also get a little add to it also. So very nicely done. Beautiful head sculpt. Moving on down to the chest, you got this. You can extend it if you want to, but really nicely done. All that nicely detailed and everything. But the arms, so with the shoulders, are kind of wonky. They go up to there, but you can extend them a little bit, but it breaks up the sculpt. But you get up to there, and if you leave them out like that, it just looks really weird. You can go all the way around. You do have a bicep swivel, and you got a little more than 90 degrees on the elbow bend. Push them. You can push this in like that to make it look a little better. With the hand, you have a swivel. It's really tight, and then you have you can open the hands. They got the like that, one pin all the way through, so nothing individual. So, and then you got this the treads on there. You can put them up, run down, whatever you want to. Die cast and everything. Really nicely done. But the shoulder is a little wonky. But anyways, nice waist swivel. It is really tight. And you also have a nice ab crunch. And you got the and everything. So, I'll show you in there. So, nicely done ab crunch. So, you got the flap. I wish they would have cut it, you know, so you have a 3. And then you have these little flaps out here. So, you can do the bend down. You can kick up to there. Back to there. Nice thigh swivel. Now here's where the little problem. So my knee over here is tight, but this one right here is a little loose. I know people have had some breakage issues and everything, so hopefully mine's not going to break. I'm not going to transform them very many times, but yeah, that's a little scary right there. So nice 90-degree knee bend. This one does, but it's kind of tight. Just be careful. That knee's going to give you problems. So you do have a nice rocker. Toe tilt up a little bit, down a little bit, not much. Guess you can extend a little. If you want to extend the foot, you can get some more if you want to. Like I said, nicely detailed on there. And then the back cleans up really good. Nice silver paint right here. Beautiful piece. So yeah, just that knee. That knee's got me a little worried. But there you go. There's the sculpt and the articulation for Fans Toys Sheridan. Real quickly, there he is with his mask on. You just slide it over his face. And there you go. It's pretty cool. And there he is next to some other mini bots I have throughout. X-Trans bots and stuff. And MP44 Optimus Prime for scale reference. And there he is next to the Bad Cube Warpath right there for scale. Crapagonics, a bottle of water, some crappy toilet paper, and squeaks. Scale dog. Alright, let's talk about some Fans Toys Sheridan, also known as Warpath. Only negative things I really can say about it is the shoulders are a little wonky. You know, when you extend them and everything, it looks, you know, it breaks up the sculpt really bad, but it's not terrible. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, but it's just weird looking and everything. And my knee is really, really wobbly. I hope I don't break it. I'm not going to try to transform it back and forth very much anymore anyways, but man, that knee, I've heard some breakage issues already with theirs. You know, some people are already reporting that. So I'm just a little wary about transforming again. So just be careful when you get one. The knees might start. I hope I can maybe try to tighten up a little bit, but we'll see and everything. But other than that, I love it. The alt mode is wonderful. I love the tank mode. It's really cool. It's really nice. Got a lot of details in it. The paint really shines in it. Really nice. Transformation is not terrible. It's not the best transformation I've ever done, but it's not the worst either. But it's pretty fun. I like it. You know, the legs, I like the way they transform and everything. It looks really cool. So transformation is really nice. The sculpt is wonderful. I love it. It just looks so, you know, just majestic. He really looks majestic. I really like that. And I love the paint. The paint is spectacular. Like always, Fans Toys does a really great job. And this thing is just beautiful. I love it. Articulation is really good. It's got a nice, nice waist swivel. It's got a nice ab crunch. The feet can move around really good, so I had a really good time posing him and everything. Kind of wish he had a gun, but he didn't have a gun in G1, so that's not a big deal. But overall, this thing is just a beautiful piece. I just worry about that damn leg. I just hope it don't break on me. But like I said, it's a beautiful piece. Once again, Fans Toys knocks it out of the park with the sculpt and the paint and everything. It's just a fun figure, and I really like it. It looks really good on the shelf, so really nicely done. All right, I'm gonna get on the floor, do some floor time. Why don't you join me? Be my neighbor. All right, all right, all right. All right. I also forgot to mention that he has no ratchets. Most of the Fans Toys does ratchet and everything, but man, they are really tight. Like you can shake this thing and it will not move. So I have no worries, in the future that this is gonna be starting getting wobbly and everything, start getting loose. Really nicely tightly joints and everything. So just weird they didn't have any ratchets, around the knees or something like that, or arms. But other than that, man, it's really good. And also, have you ever noticed that Fans Toys takes like B characters like this one? Remember Mind Wipe? I love Mind Wipe, Dracula, or everything. And makes a B character into like an A character. Because this one, like Warpath was, a kind of a B character, you would say. But man, the way they did this guy, they bumped him up to an A character. He looks beautiful. I love Mind Wipe. So I just love how Fans Toys just takes a character and bumps them up to the A character list, because they are special. And that's paint job. It's just, my God, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. What's up, everybody? My name's Warpath. Oh, what's up, Warpath? Man, you look good. Man, that Batcube had you a little stubby, but man, you look really good. Have you lost weight? Yeah, lost about 30 pounds by doing this. Kicking a baby. Kick the baby. All right. Been practicing, been working out, doing some cardio, all that wonderful stuff. Pow, pow, ping, pang, pow. Kang, pow, pow, pow. Why'd you do that? I don't know. That's what they had me do in G1, so I just kabow. All right, well, you take it easy. Pound it. Pound it. All right, well, that was my review on the Fans Toys Sheridan. Once again, like I said, that knee is a little wobbly. Hopefully it won't. I don't think it's going to break or anything. It looks pretty solid, but it's a lot wobblier than the other one. But anyways, hit me up on likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Go there and hit that sub button for me if you like the channel and you like the review. Hit me up with some comments. Tell me what you thought of the review. I know the transformation was kind of trashy the way I did it, but hopefully you was able to follow through, and it's a decent transformation. So I guess I'll see you in the next Fans Toys review or something like that. And as always, be good to yourself, Hell Hasbro, and good night, folks. Yeah, look at that. Shiny paint. Man, at least the kid didn't sneeze, so I didn't have any, paint sprays everywhere.